to Dean Barnes, and what a game of football we witnessed at the St. James's Park between Newcastle United and Liverpool. Wow! This is why we love the Premier League. This is why the Premier League is the most exciting league in the world. Argue with your keypads. You don't consign me. I mean, that was exceptional, an exceptional game of football. And for obvious reasons, I am disappointed. I'm not happy with the outcome of that result. Of course, I'm an Arsenal fan. But then again, take nothing away from that game. The reason why I'm not excited, I'm not happy with the result is because these are the sort of results that give you momentum. These are the sort of results that help your title chase. You understand? It is a different ball game when you're playing beautiful football and then you're winning. But it is another thing when you're not playing well and you're getting the result. Liverpool were not the better side yesterday. Even with the red card to Newcastle United, Liverpool still did not dominate that game. Newcastle gave it everything. I mean, their fighting spirit was exceptional. Unfortunately, it was not to be. I may be disappointed all I want, but then it was a glorious outing for 16-year-old Rio Ngumoha Adigun. Yes, Rio Ngumoha Adigun. Put 2 plus 2 together. I don't mention the name for you. At 16 years, 361 days, he officially becomes Liverpool's youngest ever goal scorer in the Premier League. Of course, he has overthrown Michael Owen. Michael Owen, of course, scored his first Premier League goal for Liverpool at the age of 17 years and 4 months. But Rio yesterday, 16 years, 631 days, he turned 17 in 3 days' time. Yeah, he'll be 17 in 3 days' time. That's on Friday, he'll be 17 years old. What a goal. Shout out to Dominic Szoboszlai. That dummy was made in heaven. That is what you can see from players like Guti back in the day. That dummy was made in heaven. You understand? And results like this are the results at the end of the day that give you momentum to go all the way. As an Arsenal fan, I am disappointed because I wanted them to drop points. That would have deflated them because you had a goal, you had 2 goals advantage, you had a man advantage, and then drawing that game would have really put a blow, in their morale. But then it was not meant to be, so it means Arsenal has to go for the kill against Liverpool at Anfield this weekend. I'm not afraid of that game. I'm not afraid of any big C's right now. Any big C's, I don't fear any big C's. I believe they Arsenal get the squad right now to beat anybody. You understand? I mean, they've not lost to any top 6 side in, almost forever. So I'm not afraid of Anfield, wherever, Etihad, just name it. So I think Arsenal will win that game. Yeah, I think Arsenal will go there and win, despite the fact that Saka will be out for 4 weeks and thereabout. Odegaard is still a doubt for that game, but the Bale they should be available for that game, available for selection. I think Arsenal will win that game. And what else? Let's just do a recap of week 2. I hear say Bruno Fernandes say na referee maker missing penalty. Say referee not tell sorry. That's the dumbest thing I've heard from a footballer in my entire life. The dumbest excuse I've heard from a footballer. Say referee not tell sorry. Say that make. So why you don't leave the penalty make we a plan? Why you don't leave our main Buemo plan? Well, now excuses of page 2 people. Ruben Amorim is doing a fantastic job. Man U fans, I am begging you on behalf of Ruben Amorim and his family, please be patient. Trust the process. The guy will come good. Remember, Arteta finished 8 in 2 seasons back to back. Ruben Amorim, 16th the last time, 15th the last time. Maybe 16 this time, or 15, or maybe 12. Be patient. He will come good. Just trust the process. You understand? I think that result between Liverpool and Newcastle would make Newcastle say Alexander Isak is going nowhere. Now, Gordon is out for 3 games. He had a red card yesterday. Joelinton might have suffered a knock. I don't know how long he will be out. And the transfer window is just about less than 1 week to short. I don't think Isak is going anywhere. If I were Newcastle, I would make sure he stays at least for 1 more season. And I think that it will be that would be what they will do, to Alexander Isak. Nottingham Forest. Their manager is stepping into the ring with the owner of the club unnecessarily. There are certain things that shouldn't come out to the press. I mean, you shouldn't come and tell us your relationship with the owner of the club and all of that. I think he might be one of the first managers to get the sack, himself and Graham Potter. The result with West Ham has been terrible. They've shipped in 8 goals in 2 games. That's disastrous. If he doesn't turn things around quickly, he might just get the sack. Managers are beginning to trust young lads. Max Dorman, 16 years, Arsenal. Rio, 16 years, turned 17 on Friday. Liverpool. Some other. By the way, did you see that Max Dorman was hailing Rio yesterday? I love the camaraderie, between these young lads. They are taking the shine. I think managers are trusting them the more and giving them more responsibility. That is what it should be. That is why we love football. That is why it is the beautiful game. We're looking forward to week 3. Super Sunday clash. Arsenal Liverpool at Anfield. Come, let's watch the game together. Yes, we go drop our location where we go watch the game together. So we'll go interview yourself and all of that. My name is Sawadino. This is Dean Hopans. This is why we love football. This is why we call it the beautiful game. El Jogo Bonito. Well, love.